Welcome to my show. This is a reading about Blueface and Jaidyn. I did the previous reading about Blueface and Chrisean, and now I'm doing the reading between Blueface and Jaidyn. So they have been dating off and on since 2018. They have 2 children. They have a son who was born in 2019 and a daughter who was born in 2020. And they have met in high school. So they are also business partners. And recently, Blueface proposed to her. He bought a huge ring and proposed, and according to him, he wanted to make her happy, but the engagement was called off by Jaidyn because allegedly Blueface went on a mystery date. So she called off engagement, but it's not completely clear. So let's get started and see what's happening between them. Okay. So what's happening currently between Jaidyn and Blueface? So they have trust issues. Okay. They have trust issues. Let's see, are they still engaged? Oh my goodness, sorry. Okay, we got the anchor and the, oh my god, we got the sickle and the anchor, which is, this means commitment, but this is ending the commitment, right? So they are no longer engaged. She cut it off. As you can see, she cut it off. Okay, and there is a mistrust going on between them. So as you can see, Blueface is incarcerated at this moment until summer. And let's check what kind of feelings do they have towards each other. How is Blueface feeling about Jaidyn? So, you know, as you can see, he's sad. He's sad, alone. He's kind of depressed, you know, about what happened between them. So this is how he feels. He's not really happy about this breakup. He's sad. He's thinking why it went bad. Okay. So, you know, this is how he feels. How is Jaidyn feeling about Blueface? So they actually feel very much alike. He's sad alone and she's sad alone. Probably she has a pet. No, you know what? This is probably her child, you know, indicative of her child. And she's getting, you know, she is kind of feeling, she's trying to overcome this breakup by the presence of her children aside her. Her children help her to overcome this pain from this breakup and overcome the loneliness. But he's alone. Unlike her, she has children around her, but he's pretty alone, and he has pretty much nobody at this moment because he's incarcerated. But both of them are kind of nostalgic, but he looks more sad than her. Okay, now so let's see why Blueface went on a mystery date while he was engaged to Jaidyn. He loves freedom. You know, this is telling me that every time he gets into a relationship, he feels like he wants to get out, he wants to be free again. So I think he's afraid of commitment. So once he got into this engagement, he wanted to feel free again. So this is the reason that he went on this mystery date. Why did he betray Jaidyn with Chrisean when, you know, in the past? Oh my goodness. Because of temptation. You know, he had a hard time to resist the temptation. You know, even though he was committed to Jaidyn, he couldn't resist the temptation from Chrisean. And he fell through it, you know. So he has a hard time to resist temptations, and he has commitment issues. What Jaidyn likes about him. So she likes that he is confident, he is successful, he has a status, high status. He's a pretty well-known rapper. So this is attractive in her eyes, that she, she wants to be with someone successful, someone who managed to reach their dreams, managed to reach the top of this industry. So she's attracted to this power and success and the confidence that he has. What she doesn't like about him. So she doesn't like that at times he gets into himself and he wants to be alone, he wants to be left alone, he wants his privacy. And as I said, every time he gets into this relationship, he wants freedom, he wants to get free, and he gets into these thoughts that, oh my God, I got into this relationship and what should I do? He has fears of commitment and he loves freedom. So she doesn't like this. She doesn't like that he is having a necessity to run away every time they get into a serious commitment. And you know, that he loves his privacy and he needs some time alone. This is something that she doesn't like. Maybe she wants to be with him 24/7 and he loves his privacy. He doesn't want to be stuck to her butt all day long. Maybe she's a little bit clingy type and he's not. So let's see what Blueface likes about Jaidyn. Okay, we have the Empress. You know, obviously she is beautiful. Okay, and this is what he likes about her: her beauty and her how can I say, like you know, she is attractive in his eyes. That's all what I see. You know, this sensuality, sensual beauty. So, you know, he is also, the Empress can mean that a mother. So he loves her beauty, but also he loves her motherly qualities. You know, what kind of mother she is. He loves how she treats their children, her affection, her nourishment. What he dislikes about her. Strength. Please clarify this. Okay, so he dislikes that she can be, maybe she is too strong. Maybe she has this strong energy about her. She can be controlling, a little bit overly dominant, and maybe it's intimidating a little bit because he wants to be in charge. Okay, he wants to be the one who is leading this relationship, and at times her strong energy is kind of overshadowing his energy. So they clash because he wants to be the dominant one and she's also a dominant one, and together they clash. When you have two strong energies, it can be problematic. So maybe he wants her to be more subservient, submissive, rather than always, you know, strong and dominant. He would like her to be more compromising. Okay, more lenient. Okay, so let's see, what can we ask more? Is he able to stay faithful in a relationship? Haha, the Fool. So it can tell you that no, he cannot. Utterly 100% no, he's not able to stay faithful in a relationship because he is a fool. He wants freedom. He wants to explore the world, and nothing comes. Nothing comes. Nothing can replace this love for freedom for him, because he has this adventurous side to him and he wants to be independent in his decisions. And he has commitment issues because he doesn't want to be dragged down he wants to feel like he can do anything that he puts his eyes to. Okay. So actually he perceived himself as a free agent, even though he has 3 kids with 2 baby mamas. He still thinks that he's a free agent. Okay? Okay, let's see what else we have here. Okay. Is she regretting how she damaged his car when she found out that he betrayed her with Chrisean? Is she regretting it? Let's pull one more card. Actually, she's not regretting, because she feels like that time, that moment, she felt like she couldn't do anything else. She was angry and she just couldn't control her feelings at that moment, and she cannot, take her actions back. It already happened. So she's not regretful because she thinks that there is that she cannot do, even if she regrets it, what she can do. She cannot, undo her mistakes, right? So she thinks that she's actually thinking maybe I should have done things differently. But on the other hand, she thinks that, that moment she felt betrayed and she couldn't act any more differently than she acted, which is burning his car. Okay, which is crazy behavior, but she thinks that that moment she was she couldn't have any other choice, so is Blueface regretful that he betrayed Jaidyn with Chrisean in the past? Oh my goodness, the devil. So it's like the devil got into him. So I think he's pretty regretful. He thinks that at times he cannot control his urges and his negative thoughts and temptations. So he's afraid of this devil that gets a control over him, and this devil makes him act way that is not good for him nor for the person that he's in a relationship with. And you know, he's regretful. He thinks that he should have probably, fight his demons, if it makes sense, not to surrender the demons, but fight the demons. Okay, so what are Blueface intentions and hopes for Jaidyn? The Magician. So he wants to manifest something with her. Let's clarify, okay? He wants to open a new chapter with her. He wants to start from zero. Okay, that's what I'm getting. This is his hope, to kind of work things out with her and start from zero and slowly, and but he's not rushing into this. He's still thinking about this. He's not wanting to act quickly and then regret. So he wants to manifest something with her in the near future. He's hoping. Let's clarify, okay? Does he want to be in a romantic relationship with Jaidyn? Yes, we have Page of Cups. So, but okay, so we have two pages. It doesn't seem like a super serious intention. So I think he wants to he doesn't want commitment because we have the pages. He doesn't want to rush into anything, but he doesn't want to lose her either. He still wants to have her in his life. He still wants to manifest her in his life, but he's not hurrying into anything, into any decision. He's taking his time. What are Jaidyn's intentions and hopes for Blueface? So we have here 10 of Swords. So it's over for her. It's completely done and over for Jaidyn. Okay? So she doesn't have any sort of hope or intention for Blueface in the near future. Okay, So what about co-parenting? How he's planning, how Jaidyn is planning to co-parent and be Blueface's business partner if they are not together. How she's planning to manage that. With no problems. She has no problem to keep co-parenting with him. She is confident. And also, she doesn't have a problem to stay a business partner with him and to keep this relationship professional and, you know, parent-wise. But so she doesn't have any problem. She's confident that she can do it. What does Jaidyn think about the relationship between Chrisean and Blueface? Clarify, please. Okay, so I think she blames Blueface. Okay, because of this, because Blueface entertained this third-party situation. So she thinks that he is the one to blame because it was his responsibility to stay faithful and he did not. And I think that she doesn't see any she doesn't feel really threatened by Chrisean and Blueface. Okay, she doesn't seem like she's threatened. One more card. You know, she's trying to be, she's not overly emotional about the relationship between Chrisean and Blueface. She's trying to look at things in a practical way. And not to get too emotional about this. You know, I think she's aware that she kind of has to get along with her because she will always be in the life of Blueface because they share a child. So Jaidyn is pretty tolerant towards Chrisean because she is smart, she's understanding of the situation. And she will not do anything in order to sabotage, you know, the child's chance to be with his father, which means Chrisean's son to be with his father, which is Blueface, because Jaidyn is very understanding and smart, and she wouldn't want her children to be raised without a father, and she doesn't want Chrisean's child with whom she shares, you know, that she shared with Blueface to be raised without a father. So she's pretty supportive of Blueface being in his son's life. Now let's see what's gonna happen for Jaidyn and Blueface in the near future. The house. So something about the house. Okay. I know that he bought a house for her or something like that. And let's clarify, okay? The garden, the house. There is a chance that maybe he will move. Wait, for her it's over, and in the previous reading we saw that he will probably get to know with someone new. So, well, let's pull one more card. What is going to happen between Jaidyn and Blueface in the near future? The child. Okay, so I get it now. So they will, probably he will buy a house or she will, maybe they will do something with their house that they share and the garden that they share. Okay, something they will do, and they will concentrate on co-parenting. One more card. What will happen between Blueface and Jaidyn in the near future? Cloud. So there will be confusion. So in regards to their romantic relationship, there will be a confusion. They will not know where they stand exactly. They will concentrate on co-parenting, and maybe something will happen with their house. You know, he bought a house for her. I read somewhere, but maybe he will move to the same house with her, but still they will only co-parent, and they will still stay apart from each other. There is a chance. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe in order to support this channel, and see you in my next one.